Hey guys, SirVern back here, and today I am reviewing Wreckfest for the PS5. I'm going to go over the same 5 categories I always do: graphics, performance, gameplay slash story, replayability, fun factor, give each category a score from 1 to 10, average them up, then talk about the game a little bit. So this is going to be probably a shorter review just because it's a racing game. There's not a ton to say about it, but let's start with graphics. I struggle with this one a little bit because I think Gran Turismo 7 is like the best graphics the PS5 can do or close to it. It really pushes the boundaries already for an early game, but this game just is no Gran Turismo 7. But it is beautiful. I think I give Gran Turismo 7 a 10. This is going to give it an 8.75. Almost gave it a 9, but it's it doesn't have the bells and whistles that Gran Turismo 7 does, but it is a very good looking game. So 8.75. Performance, um, I give a 9. There is maybe some frame drop every once in a while, but other than that, there was no issues. Other than, so it was almost perfect. I may have given it a 9.5 for performance, but I had to knock it down an additional half point because I had one crash, and it was at the end of the game. I'm talking about beat the game, waiting for the credits to roll, boom, crash. So I gave it a 9. But I put 15-ish hours into this game and had one issue, so I give it a 9. I may have could have knocked it down a little more, but other than that, playing online works flawlessly. The game works flawlessly, but that was an odd bug, so it's going to knock it down one. Gameplay slash story. So the story is not. It doesn't really have a story. It's a racing game. I mean, some racing games, of course, do, but the reason it gets as high as it is because the gameplay is a lot of fun. Most racing games don't have the destruction this game has. I like, you can see right here that it has all the different views. Inside the car, you can view outside the full car, back up, just the road, just the bumper. So I like the different views. Gameplay loop is fun. It has a few different modes. It has like a career mode, and it has 5 different like circuits or areas to race in. You have to beat each kind of race, and then it adds the points up to beat the main. You have to get so many points um, total to beat the circuit or the category. I'm not sure what they call them, but it's fun. It's addicting. It has a lot of content actually, and I like the loop. It has not just racing, but it has like a destruction derby and some corny stuff too. I'll show some screenshots. See, it has buses, like whatever that wrecker is, all kind of different cars to unlock. It's got, you race on a couch, just ridiculous stuff. You can see the damage. You can raise the damage, lower the damage. Uh, Customize your cars. It has a whole bunch of stuff. You not only customize your car, it has a double decker car, just ridiculous stuff. They had fun with this game. There's me literally racing a couch. It's just so absurd, but it's fun. A school bus. And look at the sunset. It's beautiful. But anyway, it has a lot of stuff to do in the game. Or you have traditional tracks like this, off-road stuff. So the gameplay, I give an 8. Gameplay slash story, I give an 8. Story is really not much to talk about. So if you even say there is, I don't think there is a story. So 8 for gameplay slash story, but because of gameplay. Anyway, replayability. So normally, like I say every video, I don't give this category a very high rating unless it's a strategy game. But this game surprised me. It has a lot of replayability. You can replay, of course, all the missions under harder difficulties. Change the transmission to manual rather than automatic. You can change the damage, so make it more difficult. Like right now, it's set to realistic, so you got to really be careful, or you'll total your car out. It also has a tournament mode. I think I showed a screenshot earlier where you increase your fame by winning daily, weekly, season challenges. So it's like ridiculous amount of replayability. Also, you can play with your friends, which is really fun. It has that game mode online. Create your own servers, join other people, and they set their own rules. So this is a very high replayability for me. Actually, this gets a 7. I played this with my buddy, my brother, and this is a game that I'll probably just keep on my hard drive because it's included with the PlayStation Plus premium membership, I think. So I'll just leave it on my hard drive. I also have a physical copy of this game. I really liked this game. Um, so replayability is 7. And fun factor, I had a lot of fun. Now, it's a racing game, so it's not going to get a 10 from me. Racing is not my favorite genre. In fact, it's rare that I play a racing game. I played Gran Turismo 7, and before that, man, it may have been 2 or 3 years before I played a racing game before that. So I don't play a ton of racing games. But fun factor, I give it 8 because I did have a good time with it. So graphics 8.75, performance a 9, gameplay slash story an 8, replayability a 7. Fun factor an 8, you average those up, you get an 8.15 out of 10. So it's a very fun game. Within each race, it'll say wreck 3 opponents, or spin out 3 opponents, or cause this much damage, or lead this many laps. It has all kind of like mini missions within races. It's just a really good game. I love the level of destruction. Like I said, a lot of games don't, and they don't have like official BMW or Honda like official names of cars, because I think the issue with that is showing damage on those cars. The manufacturers don't like that for some reason. I guess people might get a false idea of how much damage a wreck would do to the vehicle. I don't know, it's dumb, but not many games have damage, and this one has a ton of damage. And you can even upgrade like the your bumpers, your roll cages to make it stronger but slower, so you take a hit, in your speed. But it's just so much fun. Um, yeah. Other than that, let me see. Multiplayer's fun. Customizing your cars is fun. Uh, Sound effects are great. The haptic feedback is awesome with your controller. It does have something funny, however. It has accolades, which that was removed from the PS5. If you're not familiar with it, which I'm not really, but it's some kind of system, like honor system. You can rate players, and it says give accolade, and you can hit the button, and it no longer works. It says this feature is no longer available. So this must have been a pretty early title. I'm not quite sure when it came out, but it's also for PC and other consoles, I think. So if you like racing games and Destruction Derby and just arcade racing games, you'd really like this game. So I would recommend giving it a shot. SirVern out.